Morning, everyone. It is Wednesday and it is September the 4th, and time for another few words. Happy to be with you this morning once again. We're coming up to an important day, which it's in just a few days that we say we're never going to forget, that we will always remember. But remember and forgetting things that don't last with us. We both forget the things we should remember and we remember the things we would like to forget. But here we are coming up to 9/11, and I found an old document that I thought I would try and resurrect and maybe share with us today. It's not a very original thought, but certainly is a thought I think would be good for us to hear and hopefully to think about, because the call after 2001, after 9/11, was never forget, never forget. But what are we never forgetting? What are we trying to never forget? Not just the horrendous events of 2001, of that 9/11, that first 9/11, but the results and the fruits of hate, the results and the fruit of violence, you know. And we see if we don't learn a lesson from that, then shame on us all. Anyway, this little presentation is called Meet Me in the Stairwell by Stacy Randall. And I'm just going to read it as it is and maybe just one comment at the end. You say you'll never forget where you were when you heard the news on September 11, 2001. Neither will I. I was on the 110th floor in a smoke-filled room with a man who called his wife to say goodbye. I held his fingers steady as he dialed. I gave him the peace to say, "Honey, I'm not going to make it, but it's okay. I'm ready to go." I was with his wife when he called as she fed breakfast to their children. I held her up as she tried to understand his words and as she realized he wasn't coming home that night. I was in the stairwell of the 23rd floor when a woman cried out to me for help. "I have been knocking on the door of your heart for 50 years, I said. "Of course I'll show you the way home. Only believe in me now." I was at the base of the building with the priest ministering to the injured and devastated souls. I took him home to tend to his flock in heaven. He heard my voice and answered. I was on all 4 of those planes in every seat with every prayer. I was with the crew as they were overtaken. I was in the very hearts of the believers there, comforting and assuring them that their faith has saved them. I was in Texas, Virginia, California, Michigan, Afghanistan. I was standing next to you when you heard the terrible news. Did you sense me? I want you to know that I saw every face. I knew every name, though not all know me. Some met me for the first time on that 86th floor. Some sought me with their last breath. Some couldn't hear me calling to them through the smoke and flames. "Come to me, this way, take my hand." Some chose for the final time to ignore me. But I was there. I did not place you in the tower that day. You may not know why, but I do. However, if you were there in that explosive moment in time, would you have reached out for me? September 11, 2001 was not the end of the journey for you, but someday your journey will end, and I will be there for you as well. Seek me now while I may be found. Then at any moment, you know you are ready to go. I will be in the stairwell of your final moments. Love, God. A certain reflection, I thought, could be a powerful one, could be one worthy of doing a little few thoughts on, but certainly helping us to remember the events of those days, the heroism showed, the coming together and the oneness that was shown during those days, during that day and the succeeding days and weeks and months. Let's find that oneness again, a oneness in and with God, and in and with and trusting in and with each other. Mary, Help of Christians, pray for us. Mary, Help of Christians, pray for you. God bless you all. Have a great day. Never forget and always remember our call to seek the one who saves, to seek the one who heals, to seek the one who will be with us to the end of the age. God bless you all. Hope to see you next week. Bye-bye now.